Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Feeling sluggish, kids? Grab a Cardomax Energy Intensifier and wake up. Owned and operated by former Navy SEAL Sean Matson, Cardomax's Energy Intensifier will help you power through workouts and dead afternoons with B3 vitamins, B3, B6, B12, caffeine, and BCAAs. Use the promo code Nooners to get 30% off your next 4 orders at Cardomax.com. That's Cardomax.com, helping you achieve your max. Let's achieve our max today.
Okay.
Let's achieve our max today. I almost did it yesterday.
Achieved your max?
Almost.
What does that mean?
Bench press.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Daddy, yeah. I almost achieved my max.
You went to the Gime?
No, I didn't achieve it. I didn't. But up to 55. That's not bad. It's not my max. It's not bad, you know. But if I wanted to achieve my max, I probably should have thrown another Cardomax inside my body. Sure. I'd say what I'm hyped up today.
Yeah, what's up?
Heard Foghat on the way in.
Oh my gosh, would it kill you to play a little Foghat?
We gonna rock all night. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh shit. I had a call to make, and I was like, not right now. I turned that up as loud as that would go in the old power wagon, you know?
Foghat catalog.
Slow ride.
Okay, because I was like,
Slow
I know
ride.
there's songs that
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's fucking
Slow ride, dude.
Foghat? Yeah. Slow ride.
Take it easy.
I have to admit, I don't know any of the other songs.
Oh, well, would it kill you to play a little Foghat, a little
Fool
slow
for the
ride?
City. Oh, Fool for the City? Sing me a bar?
Don't know it.
Okay. Third Time Lucky?
Yeah.
Sing me just a couple
Third time
bars.
lucky.
Yeah, no, on a fourth time.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for a fourth time.
I'm on the third time lucky. I ain't ready for more time.
Yeah, I love that Foghat song.
Big fan.
Interesting. I thought there was more.
Maybe there is,
I'm
James.
sure in
we
the chat.
can't play aloud because
No, we can't.
YouTubes will shut the channel down and be
No,
like,
we can't. We can't. But I'm like,
we gotta pay Foghat.
yeah, but like if we know the song and sing it, it's recording quality. So that's why I was like looking through to be like, is there another one?
Yep.
8 Days on the Road. 8 Days on the Road. Love that one.
Yeah. The 9th day, well, I had to be home with my family for Sunday Mass. Yeah. Don't know the rest of that song. Don't even know that song, to be honest with you. Hammer the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Sometimes, Jabes, when I get home at nights, we put the children down, all nestled in their beds. Sure. You and I will throw on something on Netflix or whatever streaming app, the 90 streaming apps that you have us subscribed to.
And you're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you have any interest in this Bob Ross?
And I said, yes, I just read an article on it, and it drops yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Intense.
Yeah.
Intense. When he kills all those people at the end, it's nuts, dude.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
He doesn't kill anybody.
Right.
But it was a dark turn that we knew like right away, where it was like whenever you start off with kind of a white, trashy looking dude in the fall, smoking a cigarette around leaves on the ground, you're
and
like,
he's going to be your like orator. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
your sage.
He's the one
your wise sage.
that's going to tell us what really happened.
Yeah, the story. The story. The story was kind of dark. So old Bob Ross, a.k.a. Robert Ross, Robert N. Ross. I don't know what the N word was in that, but, people smart. What's the N in Bob N. Ross? Bob? Ooh, Bob to Bob there. We're doing multiple Bobs.
Norman
Is it Norman?
Robert Norman Ross.
Weird, man. Never pictured him for a Norman. Well, Rockwell, I guess. Two painters, two amazing painters. The two most amazing painters of our time had the name Norman in their names. Coincidence? I think not. Anywho's, as it goes along, turns out old Bob Ross was found by this couple, an older gal, older lady, the Kowalskis.
Annette
Kowalski. It felt... So I put this on Twitter last night. I said the Kowalskis are the new Baskins for 2021, where it's just like, hey, dude, let's free Bob Ross here and find out what happens. Bob Ross had his own weird shit going on. Why he was fucking that old broad, I don't really know.
I mean...
Come on, Jabes.
I think she was in a major position of power, and she was in love with him.
So what?
I'm just saying.
I don't know how you could get it up.
Welcome to our world, dudes.
With a lady
yeah, she fucking
that
slept
old.
with the ugly old rich lady. Sorry, because she fucking owned his name.
Oh.
Sorry, it happened.
Here's the difference, though, between men and women, okay? So
Please,
I don't want to
tell
hear
me.
your fucking feminist
please. I'm not a feminist.
bullshit on this, okay?
I'm the opposite. I'm just saying welcome to the world where if an older, unattractive lady with money that is owning your likeness and name wants to have sex with you, what do? You know what I'm saying? That's what it means.
Here's the difference, okay? A man has to get a boner, all right? You physically have to get an erection to have
that's hard
sex.
to do.
Yes.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Boy.
Yeah.
Jabes. Especially at that age, because it's not like they were pumping him full of Roman. GetRoman.com/Drinking Bros. They weren't doing that. $15 off your first order. They were not pumping him full of Roman or anything else. So, yeah, dude, he was an older man who had to get a boner with his old lady and then to completion, Because you're going to know if he didn't fucking come.
Sure.
So, old Bob Ross had to get that old paintbrush up in the bedroom, and that's a tough one with that old broad.
Sure.
I don't know how he did it to completion, unless that was a kink of his, and obviously we don't kink shame here, never have, never will, right? Unless that was a kink for him was older women. He ends up boning the woman who discovered him, and then Bob himself was married. This woman was married.
Yes.
To another man, another Kowalski.
Sure, but they lived together.
I guess. But here's the
Remember
thing.
that?
He
So
was
it's
in the
like
CIA.
The
The
husband.
Kowalskis. All right. Tapping phone conversations, everything else. If he's tapping every phone conversation, you don't think that he knows Bob Ross is tapping his fucking wife. I think he was fine with it, where he was just like, look, we got to get this money. So if you want to do this and, we got to coerce him into signing some shit, just go out and bone Bob Ross, and then we can get his sig on the beep, and get his signature on shit and kind of move on with our lives and get rich. And so I think the husband was fine with it. And Bob Ross got not Bob Ross himself, but the kids. The kid got the short end of the stick in this whole thing.
No. Did he though?
Yes.
Remember? Because Bob Ross was like grooming him to take over the thing, and he said, fuck you, dad.
Right.
And so what happens in that is that you can't just wait around for the inheritance.
What we're talking about here is this. All right. If your dad dies, that's famous, mom or dad, and then someone else owns all of their life rights, they're making on average like $16 million a year off of Bob Ross's shit, little trinkets, mints, pillows, paints,
the paint and
brushes, all of it at Canva, all of the classes, everything, anything with Bob Ross's name, likeness, or image on it is owned by BRI, which is Bob Ross Incorporated, and it is a fucking massive corporation that is worldwide. I did not know that they went out to all these countries and sold the show and products and vans and all that other shit.
Yeah, and it just recently got on Netflix. As we know, they don't pay like a bunch, but all of that goes to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
the Kowalskis.
The long and the short of it is this: it was the kid. He had one kid, and then his brother And the brother signed off all the rights because the Kowalskis were suing and everything else. The uncle owned 51%. The kid had 49. Therefore, the uncle was allowed to sell everything. Kid got nothing off of his dad. So now he's seeing his dad everywhere and he's getting nothing from it. Now,
well, yeah.
Does he deserve 50%? Maybe. I don't know. Because one could look at the story and say, all right, they've utilized Bob Ross, the back catalog, everything else, got him out everywhere, and made him so popular that people didn't even know he was dead, including you.
Right. But they did that on purpose.
Right. You didn't even know he was dead. I did some further digging last night because I go, what the fuck did he do with all those paintings? What did he do? Turns out BRI owns all of them, and they're treating them like diamonds, which is really interesting.
But...
Well, do you know the diamond situation, right? There's plenty of diamonds out there, but they only release a certain amount every year. That's what they're doing and kind of just leaking these out like a few a year. And they're getting top dollar for these Bob Ross paintings. He fucking painted over 30,000 paintings.
But even on top of that, remember the Kowalskis had like this sweatshop where they were having people paint Bob Ross.
Yeah.
And then signing it. Mm-hmm. So that kind of makes it lose
its value if you can prove it, but how do you prove it? He's dead.
Right.
Yeah.
So do they have 30,000? I don't know.
Well, Bob Ross himself claims that he has over 30,000, that he did.
Okay.
Over 30,000. If you're just looking at the TV series alone, he's got at least 400, because there was like 400 episodes. So maybe, I don't know. And then he painted every single day all over the world doing these workshops and shit. So all of those he had to do and then just give away or somebody has them or whatever. But yeah. Even the 3 that are inside that original office and studio, they were like, no, you can't have those. The kid doesn't have them. Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have, I'm like looking at the doc last night, because Bob Ross ended up dying of cancer, young. I didn't.
Yeah, he was like
52.
Yeah.
And I was like, oof. Therefore, he looks the same, and everybody else being able to party with his fucking dead body and all that shit. Like, put him on trinkets and water bottle caps and things like that. But if I'm the kid looking back at it right now, I think I just change my name to Bob Ross Jr. and do the same paintings and try to make a fuck ton of money. I know that's weird. I don't know why he didn't do it, but, you know.
I think he tried. I mean, you got to watch the doc because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
They kind of brush over CIA stuff.
Nailed it. That's a great pun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I meant to. So they just brush over the CIA stuff. Then there's a weird affair. And then there's like the whole thing with the name. Yeah. The kid, so the deposition that you see at the end is him actually trying to do that. So he was trying to start a paint brush or paint company. But one of the names in the company was Ross. It wasn't Bob Ross. It was his name and then his last name. And they sued him for trying to use his own last name.
Oh, shit. I didn't see. Okay.
He couldn't even do that. Yeah. Right. So the Kowalskis. And then the other part of it is it was almost like a Christopher Guest doc in that they made this like PBS art world seem like gangsters in like fucking... Do you know what I mean? Where it's like, you don't know.
It was, though. It was a dark world.
And it was like the Jenkins versus the Ross versus the
Jenkins got fucked too.
And then it was like, I was painting flowers first, and they stole my whole technique.
They were.
I know. It just got a little bit funny.
Yeah. I want to say free Bob Ross and free the Jenkins as well.
Yes.
Okay? I want them all free.
Specifically the Jenkins husband, if you've seen it. The leather hat guy that was like, everybody was fucking everybody. And the wife was like, okay.
Yeah.
Because
they asked at one point, they were like, hey, did you have... was he having sex with the older broad or whatever? And he goes,
look.
I don't know how to say this. And the wife goes, don't.
Please, just don't. Let's move on.
Don't. And he goes, no, God damn it. I need to do this. It was the 70s. We were all fucking each other.
Yeah.
She was like, can we just get back to the interview?
She was so annoyed. Like those older couples that was like, in interviews, like they're bickering. They
used to swing back in the day.
Yeah.
They still harbor some jealousy over one night and whatever, right? Like,
she's just like, oh, damn.
Yeah, damn
Let's move on.
Damn it. Why do we have to spill our secrets on the floor? Somebody's going to have to clean them up. I'm going to have to clean them up. God damn it. Talking about our swing days, our soft swing days.
Right.
You can tell those motherfuckers swang, dude. They were swanging, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of pineapples around the house.
When
Pineapple
you're
statues.
still wearing a leather cowboy hat
Cowboy hat
in
with
your 70s, you know you swang back in the day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a little bit of swang to you. Looking forward to tonight, Jabes.
what it?
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Kanye, they're doing it. So they are going to live stream it on Apple tonight. I'm all in, obviously. The reason why I bring it up, I know we just chatted about it on the last show. We do have some breaking news. He has filed the paperwork to legally change his name. It's just going to be Ye now. And I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Just a one-word, two-letter name, Ye.
I can't think of one thing that I care about less right now. I can't
Same.
think of one
I love it.
thing
I love it.
I care about less
the most-
than what the fuck crazy thing Kanye's
Wait,
doing.
well, no, Dan,
It's not
since...
even crazy. It's just cliche.
No,
Exactly.
It's great.
No.
It's great. Delco, I want to ask you this.
It's not crazy. It's just
Because
dumb.
we had some extra tickets. DrinkandBrosTickets.com, by the way, is full of all the tickets you need in this life for everything across the board. Now that everything's back, you can go see whatever you want. It's about $10 cheaper than StubHub. Reason I'm saying this is I had some extra tickets over the weekend. Asked Nick and the famous Sarah Heller if they wanted to go to the Chris Stapleton show. I hit you up. You were playing golf in 104-degree heat, which was not fun.
About an hour away, yeah.
Eesh.
Normal.
Awful. And I said, hey, it's Chris Stapleton. And you go, no, I wouldn't. I don't like Chris Stapleton anyways. Who do you like? Who is it? Who do you listen to then? Because I don't get it. Like when you're driving to work, is it podcasts?
No.
And now I'm fine with that answer. It's not.
No.
Because that's
Jesus
my
Christ.
answer.
I like rap.
Okay, well,
you like rap?
who is your guys then?
No, I liked Kanye until a certain point.
That's fine.
Yep.
But now it's just kind of like, whatever. I mean, if we go with the gym playlist, a lot of Moneybagg Yo, a lot of Future,
Okay.
Yeah.
Future I can get down on. Who else?
Moneybagg Yo.
Okay. Who else?
New album's pretty good.
All right.
I mean, classic. I mean, Tupac, Biggie.
All right, yeah, but
Basics.
okay, and that's why I ask, right? I love new music. I love new shit that comes
A lot
out.
of underground Philly stuff, Jedi Mind Tricks.
Yeah,
stuff,
that's fine. All right. Are you an Asher Roth guy, by the way?
No,
Really?
No.
He's a Philly guy.
I don't like white rap.
He's a big Philly guy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. Great guy, by
Lil
the way.
Dicky's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll claim Lil Dicky. I don't want to claim Asher Roth.
Were you
haven't-
were you in college in 2009?
I love college, yeah.
Yeah, were you there?
Were you in college for it?
Yeah, were you in college for that song?
No, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2009 was my freshman year.
Oh man!
Oh,
you
man.
gotta fucking, that
you were
was-
the height of that.
Hey.
That had to have, and you didn't like that song?
Nah,
Well,
God.
want to know
Insane.
why? He doesn't like anything that everybody likes.
that's not true.
So I think at that time, wasn't everybody fucking singing that song?
That song was on 5 times a night.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could definitely see Dan being like, let's put it out. Right? Was that good? That was exactly like him, huh?
Yeah.
I used to like it was put it out.
No, I mean, in college too, Kid Cudi was pretty big. I got
Oh.
down.
Oh yeah, I love Kid
Still
Cudi.
get down with Kid Cudi.
Still get down with Kid Cudi. I love Kid Cudi. All right. I'm just wondering who your people are because everybody else we name, you're like, fuck those people. Including shit. Because I'm always looking for new music just because I just crave
Life
it.
of Pablo was like the cusp of where I stopped following Kanye.
Okay.
Like I liked Life of Pablo, and then after that, I was like, all right, I'm out.
I understand.
Yeah.
The gospel albums, the first one, half of them were bangers, but the rest of that album sucked, and the rest of that album sucked.
And then the best album that Kanye did the year where he was obsessed with the number 7 was actually Pusha T's album.
Oh yeah.
that was a good album.
Yes, that was a great album. That was my favorite album of the year. Okay, so now we're coming back to a friendship now. Whereas before I wasn't sure.
My
I
favorite-
really wasn't sure.
My favorite rap album is the In the Heights soundtrack.
Oh my god, dude.
Everybody's on brand today, aren't they?
Lin-Manuel
Everyone is
Miranda.
on Miranda.
But I love new shit, and I'm going to be honest here. We haven't had a lot of great ones lately. I listened to the Lord album that just came out. Meh. Billie Eilish, meh. Billie Eilish is living up to my prediction, by the way. I said, dude, let's hear one more album. First one was great, but let's hear one more. I don't know if that whiny fucking bullshit will go on for much longer. And sure enough, like it's just kind of It's there. It's an album. But
Right.
that little Olivia Rodrigo girl fucking smoked both of them this year. This is definitely her year. So,
You know what's an album that came out this year that I actually really liked?
Which one?
Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Fuck. That was a great album. Yes, Tyler, the Creator. You know, he doesn't get enough credit, actually. I think he might this year. I think Grammy-wise, that'll be the fucking dude this year. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm bullish on Tyler, the Creator, winning all of the things this year. But we still got 3 bangers left out there that we'll see. Kendrick Lamar just announced that his album is done as well. Drake and Kanye are still out there, so we'll see. The thing with the Kanye thing, the reason I'm going to watch tonight, I want to see if there's new shit again.
And I will never diss Drake for his music because
they're all hits.
He has a formula.
Yeah,
right?
it's all hits.
It's very formulaic, but it's a hit every time.
And I don't mind it, dude. I just want bangers, and I want shit to go to the gym to and listen to in the car.
Taylor Swift-like.
Yeah. And dude, there's a fucking art and a craft to just dropping bangers. And clearly, the other fuckers couldn't figure it out. Lord didn't figure it out. Billie Eilish didn't figure it out. So, whatever, man. Whatever, man.
Speaking of music.
Yeah.
The baby on Nirvana's Nevermind album, the cover, sues band for child pornography 30 years later.
Yeah, you should be suing your parents for throwing you in the pool with your dick out.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
I don't
what
understand.
What in the fuck?
So he's suing the Nirvana estate, which is
Yes.
Kurt Cobain, Courtney Love owns it.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl, he's suing, and then the other members of the band. The dollar amount, though, is weird to me, right? He says that it's child pornography. It has ruined his life. He's had a hard time, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But he's only suing for $150 a piece.
Who recognizes him?
$50,000 a piece.
No one.
Here's the deal. So
he does all these, like, he'll do
Yes.
appearances,
Yep.
like saying, I was the kid from, and it just didn't really work out.
Yeah.
And so now it's sort of like, whatever, a Demi Lovato thing where it's like, I want people to talk about me.
Yeah. And the whole thing is fucking bullshit. When you see shit like this, you're like, man, fuck people. So your parents, who threw you in the fucking pool with your dick out?
Well, the
As a baby.
band didn't throw it. He's saying that they said they were going to put a sticker over his tiny baby penis, and they didn't.
Some places did, but here's the other part of this. And just from the Hollywood shit and signing off on this, they had to get the parents' permission. So I guarantee you there is a signature that exists somewhere on a waiver that says, hey, man, we're going to pay you X amount of dollars, put your baby in the pool, and this is going to be the album cover. I would be shocked if there isn't. Now, if there is not a proper waiver signed, then yeah, he's got a case, unfortunately. But here we are. Because I'm with you. I've seen that motherfucker everywhere.
Being like,
Bob, pull
I'm
up
the baby.
Pull up the current day picture
His
of him.
name's Spencer Eldon. Mm-hmm. He's a little fucking idiot. 30 years
He's
later.
trying to get money, dude. Trying to get money. 30 years later.
And it's such a fucked up thing to do.
Yeah, dude.
Because now these people have to go to court for
Everyone.
child pornography.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, I didn't consent to
There he
whatever.
is. So he's in this picture right there. There's the kid. He's holding up the album cover of himself. And
Yep.
why didn't he blur it out? Hey, if you were so ashamed that your dick was out,
Yep.
why don't you blur out your own dick or put a fucking sticker over
He
it?
did like a Where Are They Now?
He's
like
distributing child pornography.
Right now.
Exactly.
I guess we are too. We posted it.
I put the little thing over the wiener.
Did you really?
Yeah, wiener's covered.
It
a
wasn't
lie,
for
but
like
I think
a half
he
second.
thought they were just gonna pay it because the word, the CP word is gonna make people just like,
CP, child pornography?
Yeah.
Are we abbreviating that now?
I don't know how many times can you say it on a show before they just take us
Well,
down.
look, that's what it is.
But anyway, so when you attach that to a lawsuit,
Yeah.
it's pretty damning. So, and he's only asking for like 150.
That's what I said. 150K for each of them.
Right, but he's thinking that they're just going to pay it because they don't want this article to come out. They don't want to go to court for child pornography, right?
Yeah.
He was wrong. Little Spencer fuckboy. I want them to go. And I want them just to be like, bro, what?
Yeah.
What?
No. All right, I want Dave Grohl to come out and play a whole baby penis tour.
Mm-hmm.
Like just do a whole baby penis tour where that little baby penis is out. and he just keeps talking about it every time.
Yep.
It'd be great. Be great.
That'd be great.
More predictions coming true, Japes. I said once the takeover happened here and Trump was out, people would start to fall. The dominoes are going down for the big ones now. We're starting to hit the big ones. Rachel Maddow. They're getting her the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Not that that's wildly shocking, but the shocking part of this is that they're overpaying her to not work. So they're going to give her $30 million a year to not work, and then next year they're just going to put her because she's on nightly. $30 million is fucking insanity.
The dream.
The dream.
Yeah.
The dream. I don't know how she finessed that one or what she had on them, because I think at the height of like Leno or like Letterman, these guys were making like 18 to 20, right? She's getting 30. She's going to do one show a week on basic cable that gets no ratings. And what that is essentially securing is her staying on through the 2024 election by just doing a one night a week show. And she gets vacation time on it. I wonder if you looked at the advertising dollars and said, all right, if we're able to nuke her out of a nightly slot, then we can go back and take away those advertising slots that were more money than that. That's my only guess on that one. But otherwise, the ratings are collapsing. And it's, look, you have a new president in there. It's the guy you wanted. Unfortunately, things are happening around the world that is not helping your case for the guy you wanted in there. And now these people are getting fucking iced. I can only imagine it's a matter of time for Chris Cuomo and Don Lemon and those guys. Fox has already rejiggered their shit, but man, Maddow, that's you're going down to one a week. They said they're looking for her replacement now. Have fun with all of that.
Right.
This is going to keep going on. Cuomo, how did he stay?
It's just like how they keep people on the social media apps is like make something that infuriates you and you will watch it, right? Like
No, the ratings are so like they're down 52% on that. So it's
for
like,
Don Lemon and Cuomo.
Yeah. So like, how do you? There's some way somehow they'll rejigger this at the end of the year and try to get this.
Why do you keep saying rejigger?
That's what you got to do. You got to get them out of there.
It's just a weird word.
Is it, Jesse?
It's
I think you're
jiggering me.
facing your
I'm
own
jiggered.
your own past right now.
I don't know. It just sounds weird. You got to rejigger that.
Well, you know what a jigger is, dude. They're gonna shake it. They're gonna shake it a little bit. Get it out of there.
I don't
dude.
know.
Shake it up.
I don't know what a jigger is.
Ooh.
I know what a jib. Like a jib. Is it like a jib? Like I like your jib.
No,
Okay.
It's not. But thank God. Thank God. A lot of laughter out of her over the years, not so much anymore. So enjoy your 30. I don't know how you got it. Again, it's got to be a deal where they went back and told the advertisers, hey, I know we had you booked out. Because that's happened on podcasts before where it's like, this isn't performing as well, so we're going to have to drop these ads.
Right.
Like this one product or whatever it is. It reminds me of the same thing where the ratings were probably down and they went back and they were like, fuck, all right, let's look at the books. If we give this bitch 30, just shut the fuck up. Come on once a week like Bill Maher. Then can we save that money in advertising by canceling? Because you're on 5 days a week. I think that's how you make up that money just as a producer. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And they'll probably get somebody cheap and easy to come in. Now, the one that I was sad to see go yesterday was Rachel Nichols. God damn it.
Why did she have
I love Rachel Nichols, dude. Rachel Nichols is one of my favorites.
Why'd she have to go?
Well, cancel culture over at ESPN is pretty intense, and
she was pissed
you literally
about-
can't say anything. So that tape that leaked, somebody recorded her saying it, where she was just like, they wanted the black girl to take her job as the sideline reporter, and she was like, "Look, man, just because you guys have diversity issues, like I don't
I've
want
been
this
working
to
my whole
work my
life,
fucking
yeah.
ass off here, and you're not going to replace me just because you have diversity issues. Put her somewhere else. Put them anywhere else. Like." Figure it the fuck out, but she goes, let's face it, you've had diversity issues for years here, so
Right.
it's not my fucking problem.
First, well, I think she even said like first it was with women.
Yes.
And here I am.
Yeah.
And now it's like I finally almost
Canceled her show, canceled her. Now they're seeing if They're saying we're not sure if she'll be back on the network in another capacity, which means no. And that sucks, man. I loved Rachel Nichols. I thought she held all that shit together. And the women on ESPN are pretty much their strongest suit now, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Sage Steele, I like a lot. I liked Rachel Nichols a lot. She's going to be gone now. Hannah Storm's always fucking solid on the weekends.
Stephen A. is their network.
He's the entire network now.
He's
and it's
so,
like,
they run him so thin.
oh my God.
He's on
that
everything.
Guy, he's going to crumble.
He's never
or
said
say
no to a
something
gig.
super fucked up. He can't. I don't think contractually he can say no to a gig. They wake him up in the middle of the night. I remember when they woke up Michael Irvin and he was smoking crack all night, and they were like, hey, there's a breaking news story at fucking 2 a.m. You got to get on. And he was like, ah, shit. Did it all glassy-eyed and everything else. And then they were like, yeah, we kind of have to let you go after this one. He's like, motherfucker, you woke me up, dude. I wasn't supposed to work today. It was 2 a.m. Yes, I was smoking crack at my house, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but that's ESPN. They're becoming super fucking.
Is there another place that she can go?
Yeah, she can go
don't
to the
know.
NBA network.
Okay.
She can actually, she's a plug and play girl. She can do anything, I think. She's kind of like an Aaron Andrews to me. She could do college football. She could do NFL. She could do all the things. And I hope she gets something sweet because she definitely didn't deserve that bullshit, man. Now, we've come to that point. You've talked about this for years.
What?
With feminism. Like, we've come to the point now where it's, shit, man, we were doing good. Now we're going after our own. And what the fuck?
No, it's just like in the race of who's the more oppressed. Like, we were doing really well for a long time, and then we just got passed up by fucking,
Yeah.
basically. I mean, it was trans for a second. Now everyone's kind of like, okay, fine. Did it just get darker? No, I'm having a stroke. So, but yeah, we were really close, and now it's just like, well,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Now you're fucked.
In the world of diversity, they're putting us on par with white men, but we're not, right?
Oh, yeah. I
So-
mean, it's crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. So she's gone. Now women are done. Now white women are done, I think. I think that's out.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah, but specifically white women. Like, yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are done now.
Yeah.
We did do in Drinking Bros yesterday, pre-recorded for Sunday night, as we typically do. And he was like, yeah, just moved to Hollywood. He's been hosting shit for years, interviewing celebrities and stuff. He goes, yeah, I'm really hoping to get that big gig, like an extra or a Access Hollywood or whatever. And I go, no.
friend.
As a white man, you can go ahead and kiss that dream goodbye, friend. But he has 300,000 subscribers on YouTube already. And I was like, what the fuck do you care, dude? He's like,
Yeah.
I feel like you need that thing. He's like, it's not that I don't like YouTube. I just feel like you need that one thing to kind of pop you on the other shit or whatever.
And
I
you
was like,
said,
well,
good luck.
I go, you were the wrong race, my friends.
Yes.
And you were in the
gender.
wrong. Yeah.
And
A
sexual
white-
orientation.
A white straight male in today's society? No, friend.
I'm worried for my boys,
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be as
It's gonna
rich
be
as I possibly
so hard
can.
for them.
I know. Trying to be as rich as I possibly can. That way it's just like, hey, dude, you just want to hang? I had this conversation with you. It was off air, right, Delco? I think it was. Let me ask you this, Jesse, because this is what I was talking to Delco Dan about. I've never met a guy who just wants to take the rest of life off and kind of play golf and gamble and do nothing.
You haven't?
No, like Delco Dan is perfectly fine with that
I've
in life.
met a couple.
Oh, you have? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you date him or something?
No, I'm just saying it's not a weird thing. But go ahead.
So you have kids, you tell them to grow up, work hard, and get a job and do all the fucking things, right? Looking back at it, out of all this shit, if you had a fuck ton of money and your kids were cool, right? Would you just pay for them to hang out like a mile down the road? Just be like, hey, dude, I'll just buy you a house down the road.
Nope.
Really? You tell them to go out and work and do shit.
Yes.
Okay. So we had this discussion, and Delco Dan was like, yeah, man, I just hang out with my dad and fucking hang. And I was like, I don't know what the right answer is anymore.
Right.
I don't know what that answer is anymore.
He would just hang out with his dad, or
Yeah.
he does?
Yeah. No,
oh,
he would.
okay.
He would.
My dad lives in Philly.
Oh, okay. Okay. He
But
would just hang
let's
out.
hypothetical. Let's say company blows up, softcore history becomes number one on the planet. And you can retire and live in a Jack Nicholas community down in Florida. You know, get your house, your dad a house in the same neighborhood, and just kind of play golf every day and chill out. Yeah. I'm not against it. I'm not terribly against it anymore. I'm like, man, I don't know what he's gonna do. All this other bullshit, like the sexual harassment, fucking child porn on the goddamn Nirvana album, kids holding it up. It all just seems so fucked up anymore, where you're like, man, do you want to risk that, like just ruining your life over like 1-2 seconds on the internet or whatever the fuck it's gonna be?
Yeah. I mean, what? Okay, so you were like, and your kids were cool. I don't believe that your kids can be cool without any type of adversity or having to work for something.
Yeah.
The only thing I would do is if I did buy him a house, then I'd also like hire someone to like kidnap them all the time or like break into their house, steal all their stuff, like just make it so it's like, God fucking damn it. And then they've got to like call the insurance or like, do you know what I mean? They've got to find the brother. Your brother was kidnapped. We've got to, you know what I mean? I don't know, but like, how do you give them like faux adversity? Yeah. It's almost impossible. It's like Stormy getting a bus for the day. To herself, where it's like you can't show her what everyone else, like you can't make her poor, but she can play poor for the day, kind of thing.
Right.
And then she's like, oh my God, she's running through the bus by herself.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Is that real? I didn't know if it was real or not.
Bob, can you find the pictures?
That story seemed too unbelievable to me, and I was like, that seems like a hoax, an internet hoax. Is there pictures of it too?
Yeah.
Stormy is what, Kylie Jenner's kid?
Mm-hmm. And Travis
Scott? Yeah.
And so she
rented a fucking bus?
Yeah, she wanted the experience of going on the bus. Now, I don't know if she rode on the bus or what, but she was able to touch it, go inside.
You know, fun history fact from one of your softcore history hosts here.
Yeah.
Marie Antoinette, who was famously beheaded for being too rich. She would often, because she was bored, she had her servants or whatever build a peasant town on the property of Versailles, so her and her friends could cosplay as being poor.
Yes. I mean, I even feel like there's versions of that today where like people will go to like the dive bar, right? But it's like a brand new dive bar that's
Fraternities
like made
will throw
to
white trash parties.
Yes, white trash parties,
We did
or I'm gonna go underground to this weird speakeasy thing, and it's like because life is kind of more fun like that, right?
Sure.
Like I think in Austin they're even gonna open when all the homeless are gone. They're going to open some bar under the fucking bridge where it's like you go into the tents, right? And get like a bespoke cocktail made.
Hobar.
Yeah, dude, a hobo bar.
Hobo bar. And like, it's going to be like, oh my God, it's like so realistic. You're walking through.
Yeah.
Right?
That's nice. Lights up, strung up. You can get beans and weenies, you know?
Well, no, because you rent
Weenies
the tent / bungalow, right?
Yeah.
For a certain amount for the evening.
Bottle service.
You get your grill.
Yeah.
And you cook whatever, right?
It's up to you not to burn down your own tent. That'd be fun.
And then there's like a fun like show where the cops come through and like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they just end up dancing with a bottle maybe, right? I don't know what that means. I'd have to like look more into it. There's some kind of Freud thing to it, but it's been happening forever, according to our softcore history buff.
I remember in Los Angeles, I got a call when I very first moved there, and they were like, "Oh, hey, we're going to this place called Salon," and I was like, "Oh, what is it?" It was just literally it was a bar in a hair salon, and they were just
it was in
serving.
Los Feliz, huh?
Yeah.
Or no, it was. I know what it was by.
But they were just serving drinks, or you would pay the person at the cash register like you were at a fucking beauty salon.
And you like sat in the beauty chair.
Yeah, you sat in
you like drank out of Barbicide things. It was like a blue drink with a comb in it. Yeah. Those kind of things I don't like, right? Like I don't like a theme.
There's a stupid bar here in a parking garage downtown.
Really?
Is it really?
Yeah. It's dumb.
It's
I want to go.
We're all in. What's
What
the
do
name
you
of it?
mean?
It's
Just
just
one,
called the garage.
and it's just like one floor of this garage or something.
It's like I think like an old office that's in the parking garage or something. But
It's
you have
in
to
the
go.
back.
You have to go through the parking garage and everything
That's
like
great.
that.
Bob, I have to
actually
say,
pretty
like-
sweet.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Free parking. No? You have to pay for parking?
Yeah, parking's not free.
I think you're gonna have to pay.
All right. That's part of the experience.
Now, the only reason that I know all that stuff is because I like all that dumb shit, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Speakeasy. Remember
love
when
it.
we couldn't drink? Women weren't even allowed in here, right? But I'm like, let's go to the speakeasy.
When
Yeah.
I first got to Austin, I would take Tinder dates on the same date every time, and the garage was a part of the 3 bars we hit.
Okay.
Really?
You
Yeah.
close out at the garage.
Yeah.
What was that to accomplish? Kind of to make sure she was like down, or
No.
that was just where you like to go?
It's the other.
Oh, you looked
you
cool.
want to impress them, yeah.
It was formulaic,
Exactly.
so it worked every time. So I just
Oh,
kept
okay.
repeating the same cycle.
And then you
Yeah.
show it to them, and they're like, "Oh my god, what? Where are we going? How do you know about this? You must be so
as
cool."
dudes, yeah, we all do that. That's fair.
I used to do that with an after-hours club called Thai Angel.
Yeah.
That I could only get in because I used to work with one of the girls at the Rustic, whatever.
Sure.
So that was like my finishing move for sure.
Yeah.
Like at 3 a.m, like, oh, okay, you still want to drink? I got a place, and it's
Yeah.
karaoke and drinking out of beer mugs, and
Sure.
you have to
I've been there.
say my name.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Been there. That wasn't my jam really, but whatever, man. There's just too many tweakers.
Well, it's 3
many
in the
fucking
morning,
tweakers
and you're
there.
going
It's
to a bar, so there's gonna have to be drugs involved.
A lot of these eyes, around you, just looking at you, and you're like, and you're like, I can't do it. I'm thinking about a sponsor though for your tent place, your hobo bar,
Oh, okay.
and that's Ghost Bed.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Put a mattress in that motherfucker. Put a mattress inside that tent. Ghostbed.com/drinking bros has got Labor Day sales. 40% off the adjustable base bundle package right now. So do it. That's the base. That's the mattress. You can put pillows, sheets, covers on there. Do whatever you want. Let's say you are going hobo bar. You want to eat that beans and weenie that comes to your tents from your waiter, and you got to shit yourself. Obviously, there's no bathrooms there because you're a hobo. You can probably take a shit on that mattress. You can put a nice cover on that. It's not going to ruin it at all, okay? The mattresses are white. You don't need any brown sounds hitting that mattress. So get a cover for it there. Bundle it all together. 40% off Labor Day sale. 30% off everything in the entire store with the promo code Drinkin' Bros. And as always, they got a 36-month pay-as-you-go program. No interest there if you have decent credit. Fuck boy. And then you can bundle all those together and then walk out of there with a brand new mattress set for $35 to $38 a month. Congratulations. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros today and get yourself a new hobo mattress to sleep on. Yeah, get as dirty as you want on that. Get nasty. Put a little blood on there, a little semen on there, little beans and weenie juice on there.
Oh God.
What?
Dude.
God damn it.
Fucking A, man.
If you're on that mattress, you might as well put a little Cardo Max inside your body because you might be porking. No, nobody says porking anymore.
Nope.
Nope. I got some in my drink right now.
You have pork?
That's why I'm so good. No. I got that Cardo Max, dog.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you.
Energy intensifies. That's why I'm all jacked up. Energy. Come on, dude. Yes. Cardomax.com. Sean Matson, I said at the top of the show. CEO of former CEO of Strikeforce.
Bro, can you be normal?
What the fuck, bro, dude? We're having a day.
I can't even understand the words that you're saying.
I'm having Cardomax right now. Damn it.
Cardomax
Jesse.
does not give you strokes if anyone's afraid of
because
that.
it is it's almost
does it seem like I'm
like
having a
you
stroke?
think you sound normal, but to
I know I don't sound normal.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Yeah. At cardomax.com, you get 30% off your next 4 orders with the promo code Nooners.
It's just like sounds. Stop, I say, fuck.
You're welcome. Cardomax.com. CARDOMAX.com. Promo code Nooners on that for 30% off your next 4 orders. 4 orders and 30% ago. Cardomax, no, we're not doing that today. Okay. James, you were so close on that one. You were so close. Can we tell people what I told you last night when I got back from baseball practice?
Sure. Yeah.
I took the oldest one, Jax, 7 years old.
Forgot his name.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
You call him the big one sometimes.
Do.
Yeah.
I call him the big one. Took him to his baseball practice last night, right? And they asked me to pitch, obviously, because I'm a God-given athlete. Nothing I can do about that. That's just Christ. And through Christ, anything is possible, obviously. But God-given athlete, nothing I can do. But I had to pitch the entire practice, right? Mm-hmm. And I come home, you would just put the youngest one down.
Do you know his name?
Jagger.
Okay.
I didn't know if we were saying kids' names or what we were doing. Either way, we put the youngest one down, and you're sitting there, you're exhausted. It's literally like a Maxwell song, you know.
Oh yeah.
Woman's Worth. And
sure.
I feel bad, you're tired. So I always come home and try to just force a laugh out of you. Takes a while sometimes, but
yeah.
I got home last night and I go,
I am a tough audience.
At that time, you were a tough audience at that time of night, right?
Sure.
So I come home and I said, hey, how was practice? And I'm like, it was great. You know, I had to pitch the whole practice. Obviously, every pitch was a strike. And that was amazing. And the kids enjoyed themselves, learned a lot about baseball because of my talents, okay? Mm-hmm. No big deal. But I go, the weirdest thing was one of the moms after practice came up to me and said, look, I lost my husband when the towers collapsed. And there hasn't been another man since who has made me feel this proud of my son, my life, and everything else. And you were just not having it. And and then I just kept going. I said, ma'am, I hate to interrupt you. Mm-hmm. Are you discussing 9/11? You lost your husband in 9/11? Mm-hmm. And then she said, no, he died during an Eiffel Tower that I was involved in. And one of the men fell over on top of him because he was filming and then just crashed and killed him fell off the side of the bed and killed him. Mm-hmm. And it was
and then, but you said, but it happened on.
And then, so I still don't have you at this point. You're still pissed off. And then I go, Jesse, it did happen on 9/11, she said. And that's weird, you know? Boom. Got that exact little smile out of you.
That's about as much as you'll get.
The little chuckle.
So when girls sometimes, or people in general, will be like, oh my gosh, you live with Ross? Are you just laughing all day? And I say to them, yeah, I'm just laughing all day long. So there you go. Do you know what I mean? That's what you have to deal with.
Anybody,
you just put your kid to bed.
No, anybody out there.
You're just sitting down. You poured your glass. And Laugh Riot Ross comes in and tells you that story.
It still makes me laugh today. All right? Mothers
but how do you get me the most is when you like keep going with something
jokes.
Or you say it over and over and then by like the 7th time I'll laugh.
Yeah.
Like that voice what's the voice that you do? Something. Oh, I'm just a baby.
I don't know what it is.
Something where you're like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Either way, though, I thought my 9/11 story was really good, and you were having none of it last night. As always. Just like my Cardomax read, you were having none of that right now. I think later, though, when you get in the car, you'll appreciate it. You'll appreciate me as a man, a father, a husband, and a very, very generous lover. I think you will. But later on.
I mean, my role in the show, I think, is to put you back on the rails. So it was like you were fucking spinning out during that ad.
Cardomax.
Like all of us were like, are you smelling toast? It was just like a jarring.
Se'a.
Yeah, I'm the se'a.
Se'a. Fama se'a.
Yeah.
Why can't we have some fun, you know?
Because you had like breathed too many things before that, and it was like starting to be English.
So what, dude?
Sentences.
So what, Japes?
Okay.
That's,
Look, I know.
that's the world, okay? We have fun. We have fun here, all right? We have fun on the show. We have fun at home. No one comes home.
It's the
No
laugh
one
riot.
comes home after their first baseball practice with their son and says, I met a mom who said she lost her husband when the towers collapsed, okay? She thanked me. Like, that's no one,
Right.
so appreciate me because I could be gone tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
Don't know what's going to happen.
Don't know, but I
Don't
do have
know.
my affairs
In order.
in order
Yeah.
in case
Yeah, you're going to be rich.
that happens.
God, you're going to be rich as fuck. I took out all of the things, so you're good to go. Yeah. A lot of money. God damn it, dude. Maybe you'll reconsider having your children live close. Who knows? You get a crime corners today, Thursday?
I do.
What?
Yes, I do. What?
What?
Oh,
What?
crime corner.
Crime corner, crime corner.
Crime corner, crime corner. Where are you, you fuck? Okay. So this one's it's going to be a little twisty turny. It's not going to be, it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
The main thing is going to be, Bob, I want the mugshot to be after, right? So we're going to reveal this person after.
Okay.
And then I do have like a short, funny one. Because this is like actually just fucking crazy shit. So a young woman in Texas who beat murder charges last year in a shooting death
Yes.
of a 20-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Wasn't meaning to kill her.
Uh-huh.
Was trying to kill someone else. Hit this in like shot into a house, basically a drive-by, and shot the wrong person. But they didn't have enough like evidence with that because it was kind of like gang related, right? So then this girl, Emma Pressler, she's 19.
Hey, was this a white girl?
Yeah.
I read this story, dude.
So beat a
Go
murder
on. I
rap,
know what
and
you're
now
talking about.
she's wanted. So she beat the murder rap.
Yep.
Now she's wanted for lighting a couple on fire.
Yes. Yeah.
You've heard this story?
Yes, I read this story. Pull this up, Bob. Here's the thing.
Hang on.
Oh.
Oh.
Are we not allowed to? No, it's not up. It's
Well,
not up on screen.
the main thing of this is like, okay, so you go through it. So she lit this couple on fire, and the girlfriend got hurt. He got killed. I think he was the mark, anyways. And they finally found her, and it was gang related, right, Bob?
Yeah, she's like in a gang, I guess, of some sort.
So here's why
That
this
she
story.
keeps having to do these like drive by and then lighting some rando on fucking
I think
fire.
Couple on fire,
drive-by
yeah.
was like the girl that they killed was the sister of the target
Of the
they were going
target,
for,
yeah.
and the target had disrespected this gang.
Sure.
Here's the
Right.
thing.
But, like,
this
the
girl was
girl-
hot.
Right.
Well, that's the reveal.
That's the reveal.
Oh, it is.
not just-
That's what she was going
Yeah.
for with the.
I read this story. Sorry, I apologize. I read
No,
this.
that's fine. I have another one after this.
I read
but
this in the
anyway,
news.
let's
Show her.
see.
Show her.
Let's see this hardened criminal. And there's a couple.
No, well, hold on. Like, she walked into this house.
Yep.
Poured gasoline.
On the sleeping couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lit them on fire.
Yep.
And ran out. And the neighbors were like, he was still alive when they were putting him in the ambulance. I've never heard screams like that.
Yeah.
The woman, his wife, they have 2 kids, by the way. His wife, it was in like critical condition.
Yeah.
Burned over 70% of her body.
Yeah.
The man was just like a nightmare, being pulled out on the lawn, like into the ambulance, screaming his lungs out as
Yeah.
the kids are not earmuffed, I assume.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And she, no disguise, nothing, literally just runs out of the house and gets into a red truck.
Yep.
Like that's hers or whatever, or someone that's like directly linked to her. Like, no, I don't know.
They
I
haven't
think
released-
probably because she already beat fucking murder charge, right?
Yeah, well, they basically were like, there's not enough to charge her with murder.
Right,
And
she
they
was
didn't even
there.
know. Yeah. And then also, what was the other crazy thing? Oh, they don't even know what the connection is.
Between that guy and
Yeah, because it was like a 30-year-old couple.
So here's the deal. When you're doing that shit,
it's literally just to
it's just random
prove
violence. That's it. Yeah,
yourself.
it doesn't matter who it is.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Show the picture. God
There
damn it.
has to be
Fuck.
So
some.
anyway,
Put the picture up.
She missed sorority rush to light this guy on
Yeah,
fire.
check this.
Show the picture. God damn it. Yeah.
But
And there's one. Okay, so
Crazy.
hot, but then there's also pictures of her actually posing in this article, actually posing to her camera. She looks like straight up famous.
Look at that.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. God, I hate when hot girls go to prison. Just such a waste for the world. You know?
Right? Like, I feel like she could be rehabilitated, right?
Just based
Guys?
on looks. Hey, this is like the TikTok kid. Who
I know.
fucking
That hot felon.
That hot felon
who
dude.
drove
I know.
over the fucking mom and kid.
I mean, this is a little bit different.
There was a girl at Louisville when we were writing for TFM that was a former Babe of the Day that lit her roommate on fire. That was sick.
That's gonna happen though.
But that was like drunk or something
That's
or other. This was like premeditated.
literally the
No, it
most
was not drunk. It was
horrific
not drunk.
thing
No.
that you could do to someone, right?
Put her picture
is
back up on
lighting
screen.
them on fire.
Put her picture. There it is. Oh boy, that sucks.
Still on the run, by the way.
Is she really?
Yeah, so this mugshot
Yeah,
on the
she's
right.
wanted.
Yeah, the mugshot on the right is from the murder rap she beat.
She'll run down to 1834 East Old Torf. You know, Giorgio would probably hide her away. Where is Giorgio?
I think he's working on.
He is producing APP right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he, or is he at his house with this one?
We haven't met his girlfriend yet.
Yeah. This
Oh.
this magic girlfriend of 3.5 weeks. When did this happen? 3.5 weeks ago. Big surprise. My gosh. Yeah, dude. That and the hot TikToker. You should have prison sentences based on looks in youth.
A lot of people in the chat saying she's not that good looking. This is her mugshot.
Show me
Really?
a picture of your
This
girlfriend.
is what I'm saying is like there's a selfie one. I think, Bob, in a different article.
Is there really?
There's ones where she's actually posing like, so that's the couple she killed. Sweet. Now look like this.
Look at this bad bitch.
Like,
Man.
come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got Snapchat features in real life.
Yeah. Man, that's sad. That's sad, you know?
Right?
How
But
do you-
yeah, that
how
one
does
is what
a
I was talking about
girl
in the car.
That hot get involved in a shitty gang? Like, I don't understand.
In like deep suburban Houston.
Yes. Well,
Like it's like the outskirts of.
Hang on.
It's by.
Yeah, the gang is called like 10K or something, which is like,
boy. Huh? 4K?
yeah.
You're just like, oh.
The gang's
what?
called 401K.
Yeah.
Super suburban. I don't know. But
Man, that sucks. Houston, though, that's Houston for you. Like, I didn't know it was Houston.
She's barely in Houston. I'm telling you, this is like by the Woodlands. Like it's
Still
not
Houston.
It's more. This is more like a meth gang than a like gang, like a city gang or whatever.
Gang.
Yeah.
No. Well, that sucks. R.I.P. She's going to get life, and that's it for her. And then the other dude.
if they can find her,
That's true. Look, if anybody's going to stay on the run, it's going to be a hot white girl.
someone's going to help her.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Giorgio.
Where's Giorgio's
Now,
missing?
where the fuck is Giorgio?
Where's Giorgio?
Did they ever catch that tiger that was on the
Don't
loose
know.
in Houston?
Yeah, they
Okay.
did.
They did get that. They
Unfortunately.
caught the tiger finally, but
That was fun for a
They haven't
second.
caught this little tiger. She's still out there.
So this one, just so we don't end on like,
Do we have a double crime corner today?
Well, this one was fun and crazy, and the reveal of the mugshot, which I knew you'd ruin. But anyway, so I had another one on deck. Had another one on deck. So, it's not really a crime, but it's just one of those like dumb people stuff. Man dies after having sex using epoxy adhesive instead of a condom. Now, you guys.
Yeah.
We've got to stop with the
Yeah.
I can't do condom things. Like, please, is this better?
Yeah.
So police are probing the bizarre case of a 25-year-old Indian man who suddenly died after using a high-powered epoxy resin
Yep.
instead of a condom. And then, so before having sex, they used the adhesive to avoid pregnancy. So according to a senior Ahmedabad city police officer, Salman.
Salmon. Are you sure it's not salmon?
Yep, I'm sure. And his unnamed ex-fiance were captured on closed-circuit television security footage entering the fatal... What is happening?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's dead. He used
He's
the epoxy
dead.
for his penis. Yeah, now you're shocked at your own crime corner.
Okay, so there they applied an epoxy adhesive on his private parts as they were not carrying any protection.
Yeah.
Okay, and so epoxy, if anyone I don't know how the organ failure happened from this to where he like died.
He probably sealed up his pee hole.
Due to multiple organ failure caused by this MacGyver.
Your body fills up with your own urine and you fucking die. It poisons you and you die.
According to this story, they were addicted to drugs and were also huffing the epoxy.
Right.
So the epoxy was pulling double duty.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
gonna happen.
probably going to lead to hard to pinpoint, right? What kills you at that point?
Yeah.
When you're doing all the things.
I know.
But gosh, how some people are really dedicated to using protection.
Yeah. And like,
You don't have a condom.
It's hard to
Let's
fold 'em.
just use this epoxy instead of, I don't know, pulling out.
I bet it felt good initially, and then afterwards you were
Does
like,
it harden?
oh, man,
Can you tell me if epoxy is like
it takes a while.
a hardening
It
or
takes
is
a
it more of a
while.
rubber hardening situation? Because it
not
starts out as
sure.
like very easy liquid like plastic.
Sure.
But it hardens to something.
Yeah. What about the inside of her vag? Do we get a fucking final verdict on that? What happened?
No, he's the only one that died.
Oh, really? All right. Well, Well, you pee out of another hole for a lady, so maybe that's it. I think he filled up with pee, with urine, and that just poisoned his body, and that's what the organ failure was. Because your pee hole shuts up, and then you're just living with all that pee inside of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
he drowned in his own pee in his lungs.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
No.
Jesse, that is exactly what happened. Come on, man.
It's just the body just fills up with pee.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
And
science.
once it gets over the lung
Yep.
line.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't have what, in the tub where they have that little hole at the top if it goes too high.
Yep.
We don't have that, right?
No, we don't have that.
That would be
We don't have
your mouth, nose, and eyes. And once it's gotten to that point, you're probably dead.
Is that how, do you teach your kids to not hold it in that way? You're like, oh, if you hold it in too much, it gets too high, it'll get in your lungs, you'll drown.
Yeah, you'll
No, but
tell
I
them
will
they're
now.
gonna die, yeah. You say, hey, you're gonna die if you don't poo and pee.
Yeah, I love lying to them about
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I'm like, oh, can I have those Skittles? I'm like, they're really spicy. You do not want these kind. Very spicy. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. The new trailer came out for the Princess Diana movie. And
Spencer.
they're saying Oscar season for this one. It's K-Stu. It's Kristen Stewart.
I know. She can't win an Oscar. Looks great. Kind of cool.
I don't know.
In a lot of stuff. Not a great actress. Never has been.
No.
I predict never will be.
Her and the other dude. What's his fucking nuts?
Pattinson.
Patterson.
Yeah. He's always been shit too. So
He's a pretty good actor.
no, he's not.
Actually, yeah. What was that one movie?
No, I hated him in that. You
I
loved
know,
it. I hated it.
But
I was like, this is way
it was
too
at
over the
least
top.
something, right? It
So-
was a big swing, but at least it was a fucking swing.
All the time, or Devil?
I think Devil all the time, right?
Yeah. It was on Netflix. It was a good movie except for him. And it was just a super depressing movie. Remember how that was the darkest movie, one of the darkest movies of all time. It was like,
But
with
he made a choice.
he did. It's just his mouth is shaped like a permanent vampire.
Yeah, he
You just
does have
can't-
the fangs. Yeah.
You just can't get the Twilight out of your mind whenever you see him. And it's like, man, I don't know who your agent is. God bless him for getting you all this shit. Like Batman, and then you being able to tell the studio, I don't feel like working out for Batman.
Sure.
I don't want to set a bad precedent for anybody else who plays Batman later. Fuck you, you fucking dick.
Right.
I just don't like him in anything, and I don't believe it. Same with K-Stu. I'm looking at these pictures, and it's like, the people who are just too famous. You're just like, man, I fucking know you. You're not Princess Diana.
Yes.
That's her. This is the problem with her.
Yes.
Pull up the pictures because they've got them here released, and it's like, all right, it's Kristen Stewart. I don't see any fucking Diana in this. It's just Kristen Stewart.
I mean, she looks pretty decently like her, but
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the looks.
Yeah, so you can get
she's not
someone to
purple
look
enough.
like
Yeah.
fucking Diana.
Great. So they achieved the Daniel Day-Lewis aspect of looking like
Sure.
Lincoln. She's not going to sound like Princess
No.
Diana. She's going to sound like Bella from fucking Twilight
Yeah.
cosplaying as Princess Diana.
Yeah, she's gonna. Kristen Stewart is so how she talks, her voice is so distinct. She's never changed it for any movie ever. I suspect she's not going to do it
They've
now.
got a 2-second clip here.
How she talks,
Oh no.
Hang on.
See, she doesn't sound anything like her.
No, it sounds like Jesse Wiseman. Hang on. I'm going to play. There we go. Huh? What do you think?
What is this?
They
She's
don't.
obviously got to have a British accent, so
Yeah,
she
well,
doesn't
no
sound
shit.
different.
It's going to be a
mean,
terrible British accent.
Man,
She does the same character. She's like Jesse Eisenberg. Same
Yes.
character. She is just girl Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes. Or Costner, right? Sorry, Costner, love you, but you sound the same.
he gave up in Robin Hood.
In every single movie, you refuse to do an accent. McConaughey.
Yeah.
He'll be in a British movie just being like, "Hey man." So
Hey,
and good
hey.
for him, right?
You guys want to have tea and crumpets?
I just think like the girl from The Crown, like why not just
I know.
she was fucking great.
Yeah, I don't get it. Just get a real British person. This is the way I feel about all this shit, right? If it's American, just get an American. If it's British, get a fucking British person. It's pretty easy. That way there is no accent confusion whatsoever. If you have to play someone from the other country, why don't you just get somebody from the fucking country? That way nobody can say, oh, I wonder what that accent's going to sound like. They don't. Everybody's playing this 2-second clip now on the internet. They don't. They don't.
Anybody, Bob can fucking do that.
Boom.
I actually I feel really bad for British actors when they can't do an American accent because they usually can. So like, I'm like, man, you must be like pretty bad at acting.
Really bad.
Because you know who can't do one weirdly is, what's her fuck, Hermione, Emma Watson. Really
Can't do an American accent, huh?
No, she's really can't hold one.
She can't. She'll start out and then she'll be like, she'll sort of come out.
Yeah, like literally day one of British acting school is American accent.
Sure, because that's where you're going to be fucking working.
Yeah.
The craziest shit of all time to me is like, if you look at the two of these dummies from Twilight, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson.
Sure.
This movie is going to be, they're trying to put it up for Oscars. That's what they're doing here by releasing it when they are. She's playing Princess Diana as the lead in this biopic about Princess Diana. And the other fucking dummy's playing Batman, for Christ's sakes. All these years later, I would have thought after watching that fucking shit heap of Twilight that it was like, well, we're all done with these two.
Yeah, but all these British actors taking American jobs. It's just nice to get one back.
I guess. I just wish it was somebody better, you know? Somebody different,
Can't
somebody
be picky
better.
at this point.
Yeah, you can. You can. Who would you have chucked up from America on this side?
For what?
For Diana.
Who would I chucked up from America?
Yeah, I think I would have gone Hathaway, maybe. Anne Hathaway.
Renee Zellweger 15 years ago.
Hey, watch the hard ER in Zellweger, Bob. Okay, it's Zellweger. All right. I would have chucked up Hathaway. I think.
Oh.
She could have chopped her hair and dyed it
I will
blonde.
chuck
She's got
out-
that nose.
I will chuck out Hathaway
She's got that beak.
from any further.
She's got that beak. Didn't she do a British accent when she won the Oscar for Les Mis?
I don't know. You didn't really
She won
do,
the Oscar.
You didn't really do accents in that though because you sing the whole time.
Yeah, it's
she
kind of
sing in
just
a
like
British
this
accent?
worldly, right?
Yeah, it's more just like-
aristocrat type thing.
Yeah.
that could be of any country.
Yeah.
So who would I chuck up?
Who'd you toss out there from America to play?
I think Sam Rockwell could do a better job
Princess
than
Diana.
Kristen. He just transforms. You know
just
what I mean?
get Kate Blanchett and call it a day.
No, I think the girl, weirdly, like when I first saw the girl from The Crown that played Diana,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, she doesn't look fucking anything, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, who is this? And then you're just like, oh, that's Princess Diana.
Right. Right.
So that's the thing is they don't need to, like Bob was saying, like looking like her.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. If someone sounds exactly like her, moves, whatever,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
It's like when they did the Tupac biopic and they got the kid from the Biggie movie to play Biggie again. It was like, all right, great, let's just do that.
yes,
I understand
exactly.
that. I understand that. All right. Was she British or what was her fucking
Yes.
sitch? She was, okay.
I think most people in The Crown, besides like she was, because she won an Emmy or something, and she was doing this speech.
Yeah. And when your baby's coming out, Bob, are you gonna call it the Crown or no?
Yeah, I'll be there for the Crown.
Okay, cool. I just want to know. You weren't here yesterday. They're inducing labor on September 1st. Bob has picked out his own birthday for his child. So
they're inducing on the 1st?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For whatever fucking reason at like 3 a.m.
That's a fun time.
Yeah.
Are you a night guy or no?
No. So I
He will be night.
Yeah. I'll probably leave here early on the 31st, take a nap.
That was the last time slot that you could get?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Our doctor sucks. She was having like horrible pain last night to the point where it was like a dying animal. And so we called in the middle of the night. And, they have like a 24-hour hotline. And they were like, okay, who's your doctor? Oh, she's the one on call. She'll call you back in 5 minutes. Never called.
Yeah.
Just never called.
No reason to.
Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking dog shit.
That's what having a baby is, though. It's a lot of pain, and they're probably just like, hey, dude, we've heard this from literally everyone. Just
but not
shut the
until
fuck
you're
up.
actually having it should you be in that much pain.
Yeah. They looked
Do you
at
know
the
what I mean?
schedule,
It was
Bob.
the most pain I'd ever seen her in.
Yeah,
through
so
this pregnancy.
that usually happens when the baby's about to come out. Otherwise, you don't.
Bob, did you
that
stuff
doesn't
it back
happen.
in? Did you stuff it back in last night? Did the baby come
Yeah,
out?
so I think.
I saw an arm.
Yeah.
The arm
and he
reached
was
out
like,
and grabbed
I've
the
gotta
remote.
work
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I was like,
yep.
I want to watch that Val Kilmer doc on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. I mean, in Total Recall, the Schwarzenegger one.
Oh, yeah.
Just that guy.
Yeah.
In the chest. That's kind of what was going on in the bathtub last night.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's great. You can see it. You love when you can see it.
Yeah, well, that'll be good then.
Did you Armageddon with your own baby? Did you put your hand up against his hand? Like, at the end of the movie, and you were like, don't want to close my eyes.
I'm guessing it'll probably come before then.
Maybe.
See, I'm down with whatever. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
It's the day before college football really kicks off, so.
What, September 1st?
Yeah. What do we got going on that day? Oh, we got fantasy football draft that day. Yeah, tell your wife to push it. What time are you going in? 3 a.m.? Yeah, you'll be there for the late show. I'm kidding. You'll be there for that 4 o'clock show. You're good. You're good to go that day.
Yeah.
By the way, if you are out there watching, because there's a bunch of nooners who are also playing in the Drinking Bros leagues, we'll be reaching out to you with some Zoom links here to get you in on the show. We're going to do a fantasy football marathon show on Drinking Bros Sports. Please subscribe to that channel on YouTube. Do that right now. Don't be a dick. But we're going to go, what do they let us go? Like 7 hours or something? 8 hours on YouTube? I know we're doing all the leagues back to back this year, so we can see your pretty faces and do it, and you guys can be on screen talking shit against me as I draft against you and smash your souls. But you'll be getting some Zoom links, a few of you, and we'll be asking you to join us while you draft your team. So the drafts are all back to back to back, and then the Tailgate Legends one is set up the following night, about an hour and a half before the kickoff of Ohio State versus Minnesota. And then Dan's team, Delco, your team is rumored to have been invited to the Big 12. So we will see.
Keep it.
Keep it.
They'd be playing here. They'd be playing some games at least near you.
No, they would not.
Yeah.
Texas is gone next year.
Texas Tech, though, bro.
Lubbock is so far.
How far is it from here?
Lubbock right now, probably, what do you think, Sean? Like 5.5, 6 hours? I think 7.
Shit. 7 hours, huh? All right. Japes, fun show today. Double
Yes.
Crime Corner. You really treated the audience today.
Well, you know.
And to that hot criminal, if you're still out there, stop on by the studio. Or find Giorgio. Maybe he's found her.
If he hasn't found her already,
Yeah.
wink.
Wink.
Don't come for us. Giorgio's safe house. I like it.
I like it too.
Patreon.
Find out what happens, kids. Don't forget to go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. That's it. That's the only thing that advertisers care about. And same with the goddamn charts on iTunes and everywhere else. Just rate the show, all right? For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And have a great weekend.
And good afternoon.
But